Well, without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the fourth ever EE match for the VLR Community Cup. I am your host, Kuuga. This is my first time coaching for EU. Normally, I would coach for NA, but this time, due to a little bit of shortages, I decided to hop on and give a little bit of respect to EU. So far, we got ourselves a really clean map pick, Ascent. And for those who don't know, this is definitely a great match to watch out for. We have here Clowntown versus Founding Fathers Gaming. Definitely a matchup that people really want to watch out for. Now, looking at your map picks, this is your typical stereotypical picks. The race pick from the attacker side is definitely something you need to watch out for. And honestly, I don't know what's going on with defenders, but I'm just letting them be. I'm thinking there's some sort of roulette, some Asian roulette they're doing right now. Very stereotypical. I'm scared about what they're doing. There you go. Now they're initiating the picks. Honestly, these are looking pretty good so far. You're gonna have to watching out for the Chamber versus Killjoy action. The two Sentinels are definitely gonna be a lot more attacking from both sides. And will we see a dueler versus duelist match?
早晨好，现在我有冰淇淋，完成冰淇淋了干嘛？
早上好，战果，现在我要冰淇淋，完全冰淇淋的是469的冰淇淋，469，哦，sweet。
Party chat? Yeah, I do actually, yeah. Oh, the little rambunctious. That's fine. Just let them be. Just mute your side, and we should be good to go. The only thing I'm focused on was on stream. Oh God! No! Oh my goodness! Not a good way to start out, but this is definitely. Hopefully, this doesn't clear any sort of badness or anything like that. I'm just hoping this match goes well. That's all that matters. I don't care about deal trash talk. But looking right now, this is a really good comp for both sides. I mean, you had a race pick on one side and the jet pick from the other side. You have a little bit of a clash between the controllers of Omen and Astra. But it's definitely not
by the way,
streaming to put a delay on the stream.
And as far as I know, Clowntown definitely had a great advantage in their first starts. After yesterday's match, they've been really clean with the 13-8. I suppose that was. Was it? Yeah, 13-8. Yeah, I went 13-8. Honestly, all eyes are going to be on Leo, also known as Minty. Who's definitely going to be showing a lot more into this match. But without further ado, match is about to begin. Everybody's ready to start. And without further ado, let the match begin. Definitely gonna be a hard push towards B. What a con? A little bit util gonna be thrown around from mid and B side. And get pushed into Chamber almost gets knocked down by the turret. It's gonna be a hard push towards B from the outside. So much util getting played into. Well, the coach no. And Pixie gets the first pick onto the KO. Patrick needs to watch out. As you know, he's doubled. The two people on one side trying to clear out. Definitely a hard push towards lane. And Rippy gets the pick on 2-chip.
One enemy remaining.
Holding on tight. Here gets the pick on 2 right raise. It's all up to Sosa. What can he do in this case? He gets spotted. Two holding CT, holding both sides, one holding both. It's definitely a close battle. So near gets tagged. He's suddenly jet from CT. 20 seconds remaining. What can they do about this? So to get the pick on Rippy, he only gets jet. No actions, but it is a jet of you able to get that last pick onto Sosa. And what a good way to start now for the defenders. definitely a lot of strong holding from the defenders. They definitely know what's going on and how to take care of themselves. One from both, one from CT, one holding door, one for locks. That's definitely a lot of good places to watch out for, especially for holding side. We could be seeing a full-on A execute, but we shall see though. He teleporting into A site. He almost gets to execute, but his chip gets a pick. Leo knows that he is trapped. He gotta go ahead and take your door. And if he gets a pick on the Rashard, it's hard. But if he doesn't get a pick on the raise, then Chip gets on Leo. Definitely a hardcore pick. Bateman gets a pick on Chip. Now it's all on to what Nair can do. He's playing his fight. All the util's been poured into him. They know he's all both happen as Sharpie gets the fourth pick. Definitely close corner. The team definitely knows that they can use him behind. As Gito pours in, everything goes by. All the Gito hits on the urge. And Sharpie gets a pick onto the KO. Definitely a lot more harder for the attacker side. At this stage, these defenses are a lot more stronger than expected. They can definitely see a lot of improvements towards the defenders. A lot of the weaponry is about to go ahead and upgrade soon. Okay, we've seen a couple of SNGs still in place, but definitely gonna be a push from the attacker side, as we're gonna see a lot of rifles in place.
Placing swarm grenade. Placing swarm grenade.
More retail being pushed in. Tamer and the Raid are definitely trying to get to a hard push. Clearing out CT and or there's definitely a lot going on onto main, more just going on onto side. They might think about rotating back. It could be a possible chance, but what will Leo do? Leo has a hold. Details definitely get thrown to clear on his side. What they don't know about Leo, holding on to mid. Holding on to top mid. It's gonna be a hard pick for him. As the attackers are ready to go ahead and push through. Almost gets a pick on Fresh Ride. Fresh Ride gets a pick on Rippy. They're holding back, making sure that they get ready for retake. But they know that the fact there's one person nearby. The Ray is holding on to door. Leo holding on to Heaven. What can they do in this case? And the Rays gets a pick on Leo. Actually, definitely has to hold on to Heaven for sure. A lot of this whole hard picks going through. Edbed's holding corner. This is definitely going to be a hard execute for the defender to be hold super well. Yes, they chamber. A lot of the contact going around sides, but it is the attackers getting the finishing rounds. As it is a clean round. Getting the first pick. Strong way to start this match. Not a lot of support from the other teams, but definitely a lot of work done from the Jet and definitely from both Fades. Both Fades are definitely doing a lot of util, getting a lot of the game sense through, and actually executing the site really well. I'm actually really surprised to see that happen, not gonna lie. They get spotted by the Fades. Detail from sight. I almost can't contact the other Fade. Everybody's holding on to short real quick. It's definitely a big split. 2B, 1A, 2 mid, maybe 3A. Never know.
Bring them down.
They look like they're ready to go ahead and create a great diversion. But it is a raid, getting the pick on 2. They almost gets a pick. There's gonna be a lot of util that's gonna be a lot thrown to both sides. Leo gets one pick. Soon. Now Dora's being secured. All they gotta do now is hold on to Heaven and hold on for Near's life. It's gonna be really hard for their team to get this retake finished up. also gets a pick on Rippy, and gets a pick on Sharpie. Leo gets his first on Chip, and it's all now up to Patrick Bateman. If he can take this 1v3, I will be surprised. It looks like it might be a save this time. There's no way he can go ahead and take 1v3 without a chance. Great work from the attackers. Definitely getting a lot of that round secure. It's really close. I gotta say, I mean, I can definitely see a really close match. It's just that you gotta watch out for these other players. These guys definitely are the ones to watch out for. I think you're not showing the attack of the enemies markings. Sick.
Placing sentry.
Looking at your screen, I don't see any like enemy markings. Like you can see what the enemies are. Is that? Oh, I can see now. There. Okay, I see beforehand. No worries. Definitely gonna see a lot of these guys trying to get into A. And I've getting into top mid, but nobody's been spotted. What I don't know is that there's gonna be a lot going on A. You're ready for the retake. Everybody hold up for dear life in its swords in the corners. A lot of stuff's going on, especially for door to heaven. They are trying to open the door, but all of the bullets starting to spray in onto door. Knowing the fact that there's somebody holding on to their lives. We nearly tried to get the retake, but it lost it. Chip gets Leo. Hey, Resser definitely knows that there's the two holding. He gets a pick on the other fade. It's up to the KO. But he loses his own detail, but it is all close enough because the rest of the team finished up around 2 and 3 this time, ladies and gentlemen. But yeah, hold on, I actually can see it actually win the world. It should be green, I'm not sure why they're purple. Oh. I got you. Yeah, that's kind of weird. I'm not sure why either. All good though. The economy is definitely going to be a lot more close. But is Pube getting the pick on Chip? Wow. I'm surprised. All guns in hand, they definitely need to go ahead and figure out a way to take care of top mid. Keep definitely have a big hole onto mid, as all the rest of the players are looking to get into top mid real quick. Looks like we're going to have a small rotation back to B, unless they might fake it. They did fake it. I stand corrected. Whoops. You can see how they're all holding around A short, but they don't know is that they're all holding on to your bike, and they might enter main event at this point.
Face your fear!
We're gonna see a hard push as the race Sato's in sight. He gets a pick onto the KO. Wow, the thing goes away. He gets to pick on the KO once again. And his Pube once again showing off style, like as it is. Off the cells at this point. And it's not much at all, because all the util have definitely contacted him. And the round's been secure as a 2-4 stands in for Pube and his gang. There's definitely an improvement for the defenders. They definitely showed a lot of improvement after the first 2 rounds, so I'm actually glad to see what they're doing, especially Pube. Those off skills, on point for sure. Oh, actually, yeah, corrected. It's actually the defenders taking their stuff back, and they got themselves another chance. Stand holding to the same old 4 rifles and 1 sniper from both sides. Econ is going pretty well from both teams. It's a little bit off for the defenders, but it shouldn't be much to worry. As long as they get to the next round, then they should definitely get whatever they can for up the next rounds. Been contacted by the Halo utility. Definitely a lot of movement going around. Might be a push into mid, but what they don't know is that where And there's a couple of people who will be holding short, holding on the tree.
Right there.
Vito's pulling him through. I don't know where he is, but it's Rippy and Leo in the picks. But it's still contact. What are they doing? And Leo gets knocked down by the KO and as well as getting killed by the race utility. He definitely has a big hold on his side. He doesn't know where, but he doesn't know where the chamber is, where the rest of the team is. Doesn't know for about this couple holding on to. Right? Couple mid, hold pick. Gonna be hard for both sides. What will he do? He gets a pick onto the KO. As he also cleared out by the Omen. They come back though. He is going back on. It's all to Patrick Bateman. As all you have to do is hold on to main and get the bomb. There's nothing more he can do. The attackers get the pick. Great round from both sides. Great rounds for MNG.
Charges? Check. Brakes? Nowhere in.
I gotta say, this is definitely a close call. Founding Fathers Gaming are definitely on a step closer. Do well. Especially their fade. Resty Red. He is definitely on the roll. He's definitely gonna be taking over that fade for sure. Their other player definitely need to hold on to Lori. I think to make sure that they don't mess up another mistake. The KO spotted a couple of the Founding Fathers Gaming teams. Gonna be a hard diversion into B main. They know they spotted. They can definitely try to go back and take over. Looks like we're about to see a lot of this going through. More detail getting poured into.
Give me those back.
The check definitely gets a good pick. Also now up to the people boat.
Last player standing.
It is a close match, indeed. It is all up to Rippy to see what he can do. 1v2. They're definitely going to be a hard push into A. And they're going to get the plant spike through. But you gotta see what Rippy has to do in this case. But it's not as much he can do. As Chef gets to pick on Rippy. 2 and 5 this round. 3 and 5, sorry. That's gonna be really hard for both sides. Econ's not going very well for the Clown Town. Well, they might have to stick with pistol. Definitely you can see a lot of pistols going through.
Let's make some chaos.
Yo, SIC, you could follow me, bro. As the observer.
Ito pouring in too. A hard hold for Leo. What can he do? He can definitely throw a lot of stuff going on. Yeah, the attacker definitely might be going back. But we never know. The guys is spotted by the fade of the attackers.
Blocking vision.
Everyone else looks like they might come back, but it is a clash going on onto the attacker side.
Yo,
I thought Bateman gets to pick on Rest Red.
Yo, should you give me a shot to cast?
Sure,
Come on, man. No, double casting. You go out. I'll take over somewhere. Go.
Alright.
What are the team names?
Founding Fathers Gaming versus Clown Town.
And who's attacking?
Attackers are, I think it's Founding Fathers Gaming. Defenders are Clown Town.
30 seconds left.
Okay.
Bam.
Ooh.
One pick on two sides. Try to guess one. But it is a very taken care of Patrick Bateman.
Spike planted. One
But
enemy.
Cowtown are trying to make
And the Rays
execution
collects
but
him.
completely shut down by Rays. I'm not good at this.
Oh dear gosh.
Yeah. You know, okay, I'm gonna give it a shot. I'm gonna do the voice. I'm gonna do everything. Okay.
Yeah. I'm gonna stand on the side. You can go ahead and take over most of it.
Okay,
I'll
let's
join
go,
in one
let's go,
side.
let's go, let's go.
Ladies and
You're more of
gentlemen,
an
I'm joining
analyst.
alongside
Let's do this.
the founder of 3V Esports, Mr. Chides. Welcome to the caster channel.
Woo! Benny Beady Beachy. Wait, what's the attacking team code again?
Yeah, Founding Fathers Gaming, FFG.
Fighting
I conceal
FFG,
it.
okay.
Yeah, Founding Fathers. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not good at this. Yeah, you take it.
No worries, no worries. And pick on to tiles. Leo definitely knows there's a couple holding on to tile for sure. Everybody's holding on to
There.
mid while the element is taking care of Dragon B main, but he might join in as well. A lot of the util is definitely going to be pouring through mid to pizza. Hard hold from the Jet. And for everyone else, Leo might have a chance. Oh, never mind. They're all going back into bike.
Blocking vision.
Could be hard for them. Both teams have rifles, but what can they do in this case? Wine's weird. All the util pouring through, the rage going through, flash going out, contacting one from heaven. And the amount of massive amount of spray going on.
Planted. We found one.
Halo going pushing through, they're definitely gonna have a hard retake going for sure. Sharpie gets the first one, but it's taken down by Sosa. Best attacker team can take two. Beacon, Rest Red, and they're getting Patrick Bateman.
One enemy remaining.
There gets the pick. Wow. On to Pupe. Now it's something good. But there's nothing you can do as Sosa takes a last pick. 3-7 towards the Founding Fathers Gaming team. I'm in shock. I was suspecting a lot to happen for Clowntown. I was actually a big fan of them, especially because of Minty, also known as Leo. But I suppose that there's definitely going to be a lot going on. A lot of these games won't be the same.
I completely agree with you, Kuuga. It looks like Clowntown's really struggling on this defense with FFG's attack really strong, especially with this offensive op coming in from Chamber. Hopefully
Absolutely.
going mid to try and take some aggression to market.
Where are you?
Absolutely.
Face your fear.
That was a hard push going out to B. The Ray is going to the side. Bain's attacking the Astra as Leo gets taken down.
Clowntown just struggling to keep up with FFG. Oh, still in their spawn, whilst FFG has already planted.
Spike planted.
Oh, Rippy. I hope you get that pick onto Chip. Chip gets that pick onto that way bed. He knows this one holding still.
Night night.
And Puke gets Chip. That was a close call. I would be really scared, but still.
If I was in Clowntown position, I'd be just looking to get some weapons and save at this point.
Time would agree as well. Double cross holding on to door. Let's see what he can do. It's definitely gonna be all hard for Puke. Let's see what he can do.
Last player standing.
And they all execute really well, all up to Sherpy. But not much you can do. Except die to this bike. But it is a really hard hold for the attackers. I am definitely not seeing this happening. I don't know what is happening, Curse. Waiting to our last round of the half. What can both teams do? That is the question. Pounds in place by the defenders. Valentine definitely needs to take a lot of time to figure out what they need to do. And I gotta say, this is definitely one of the most closest matches that I've seen in EU. This is my first match, but it is definitely a match that you really want to watch out for. The attackers are definitely getting a lot more stronger. Founding Fathers are definitely onto their highest hopes. All you gotta do now is just watch and see what the rest can do. Don't forget, FFG, they had their first game against one of the other teams on their side, G13R, but they lost. And for the same applying to Clowntown, they won their match. So win lose will definitely be in place for both sides.
Completely agree with you, Kuuga. Looking to see if Clowntown can continue this momentum going into the upcoming games, especially against FFG, a worthy opponent.
Absolutely. Not a lot of ults getting played. All ults are in use.
You want to play?
Unless
Let's
they're playing
play.
with Kitchen World, though, that's gonna be a big surprise for the team. Our default for both sides. The Fade getting pushed into, but no contact, nobody. They're definitely gonna see the A side, but they're definitely gonna go for the B. As all the defenders are all pushed into A side, not knowing for the fact that this might be a fake.
Knocking them.
Like FFG are working their way over to the B side of the map. Clowntown might be reading this play. As they
Yeah,
work
hard
their way
read.
over to the B side of the map, but they're too late as FFG walk onto the B side, taking it from B.
I would take my curve, but it's all up to the platform what the attack the team will do. The Jess is spotted by the KO knife. Now, what is the question now is, what can Clowntown do in this case?
It really does look like the FFG are just sitting in boathouse waiting for Clowntown to push on playing up as safe as they possibly can.
Yeah, I definitely agree as well. All holding on to the bow except for one. This is going to be really hard for the defenders. Aaron gets a pick on Pew, Patrick gets a pick on Sosa, and Chip gets a pick on Shirley. The Killjoy ult, they plays in, but they're definitely going to be destroyed by the enemy's bullets. Patrick gets it too, but it is nothing that he can do, except get all the enemies. And unfortunately, it is a pick onto the attackers. FFG getting that pick, resulting in this upcoming halftime.
Looking as FFG moves onto the defending side, on the defending side of the map, I think that's going to be a quick sweep up for FFG. The only way that Clowntown might be able to move the way back into this is by winning a few pistol rounds.
Yeah, this first round definitely going to be the cause. If I know if I'm correct also, I think, in the first round, we saw the defenders, now we're not currently the attackers, which of Clowntown, they got the pick, but they weren't as strong as the attackers team. Were definitely really stronger to the third round. With the heavy utility, and the heavy guns.
Yeah, let's see if this attacking side of composition from Clowntown is going to be able to pay off in the attacking side half.
Absolutely, it's going to be a really hard push. But you got to see what these attackers can do.
Obscuring vision.
Not a lot of utility going through. Might be a hard execute into B as Pew is getting ready to get his tailwind prepared. As he goes through, Jet goes fast into the boat. Button. Flashes one through. Yeah.
Block in sight.
Now let's see what the defenders will do. What will the FFT will do in this case?
Looks like an execution is starting within the player in main. Main stays strong.
That's right,
FFG working their way through alley, making their way downstairs, getting completely stopped by
One
Clowntown.
enemy remaining.
Oh, only... Okay, I don't know what the name is.
Yeah, I don't either. I just call
Anyways,
it
is getting a pick and will not be able to continue.
stronghold. They're definitely getting their mojo back for sure. It's definitely what you like to see now. They get the first pistol round. Now what would they do for the next 2-3 rounds? That's a question that everybody will be figuring out now for Clowntown.
Yes, this is definitely what you want to see if you're on the side of Clowntown trying to make a comeback after the 9th curse.
Absolutely.
Knife deployed. They're suppressed.
What's the idea? They're trying to get into a main and at the same time again into mid and then also to be at a point It could be looking like an
Clowntown
Ainsworth.
trying to do a mid-to-way split.
Sosa gets caught by the Fagito.
As the execution begins, Sosa tries to get away from the parallax. It does do that successfully. Clowntown realizes this and pulls off, trying to make a rotate towards the B site. Already moving away, making a fast. FFG does recognize this and already starts moving away. As we see Sosa moving to the B side of the map.
This should be a hard push into B. Let's see what they can do when they have the Chamber and the KO holding on to B main. They definitely don't know that they're A, but they definitely know they're B. Now that they hear all the detail pulling through, everybody's rotating too. So gets to pick onto Chamber, and team gets to pick onto
There's still
Sosa.
one boathouse, which is why I think they should be worried about. FGS one and with holds to Leo.
It is a hard
One enemy
push for them.
remaining.
This position being
Rest of it
sensible,
almost gonna
but
pick up
main
bacon, but
will
it's
stay strong as Razor's the only one alive. Again, trying to get this 1v4 again.
Especially this time, he might go to door, but he is definitely locked. He definitely has no choice but to go ahead and face the battle or save.
86 HP. I think might want to just look
Yeah, I would definitely. I agree with
Spotted by
you.
the tile, they know exactly where he's going to sit in tiles.
A little bit of this from both sides. But it is once again a pick for the attackers for Clown Town 5-9.
I surrounded by minha família. We won't lose.
Definitely seeing a lot of rifles gonna be in place for FFT, but not a lot of good guns going on for the attackers.
As we head into this bonus round, it's looking like to see FG are going to take this, bring it up to a double digit. Let's see if Clowntown can win the bonus against rifles, throwing FFG's economy into shambles.
The Chamber definitely has a good hold. Let's see what we can do though. As Chip gets executed onto Baben.
Massive nade.
And Raze gets the 2. Gets the 2 pick onto Ricky and Leo.
Gets the nade back,
But-
throws it out.
They definitely think they're out. Sosa gets another. It's all on the tube. What can you do with this 1v4? Yes,
Gets the
Spike. He
rifle.
definitely pushed onto B as nobody is in sight.
Osprey might be looking to play damage, but he doesn't realize that they're all pushing mid. Now he does, he holds that mark at the top. Tries to get one, gets two, gets...
Oh,
That's all he
beautiful.
can get. That is very good damage if you're looking at the side of Clowntown from this bonus round. Will FG be out by 4 next round?
Nah, definitely, yes. Oh my goodness, it would be so close. It's so get the last pick.
Looks like FFG are going to go into scuff buy while Clowntown go into a full buy. It's looking like Clowntown are going to have the advantage in this extra round. Now this part of the game, Kuuga, is the most important. Seeing if Clowntown can use this momentum that they're slowly gathering up to snowball their way into a comeback.
Definitely. It is depending on what kind of attack they would do. Adversary gets caught by the Gale knife. Jim has a hard hold, but he couldn't get a hold on and Leo gets a pick onto him.
Where are we?
Everyone pushing through. Someone got contacted from boat. Now Spike's been planted. Let's see what the retake for FFT will be. We're broken. Definitely a hard push. Red Westred didn't get the pick on Rippy. Rippy holds on tight. He gets 2, gets a 3rd.
Flawless.
Yeah, Hajib been getting really close in that last pick. Rippy, wow. Impressive work. Nobody cleared him, which was actually the most surprising part about that. Everybody just went through, and they get it, which is actually really surprising. It's gonna be really hard for Founding Fathers. As their economy is not in good, is in this really bad shambles right now.
it is looking like Clowntown are going to take this momentum and snowball it into a comeback. See if they can make it even. Heading into
It's a-
round 17 of the game.
This will be really close. The Jet gets contacted by the race bot. Jim has a really hard hold on the
No shield,
tiles.
82 HP, hitting, sitting, looking here in Subrosa to see if we can destroy that tower.
My ult's not ready.
Look to get a pick in mid and fall back.
No sign whatsoever for the attackers team to get a push into mid. They're definitely going to be a really hard push inversion into Amen. All they're going to do now is figure out how to clear out the two enemies. All on the sides.
You are powerless.
AO going through. As the attackers are pushing through, Vesper is holding on to tight. What's he can do? He gets a pick on
What a
Trippy.
shot coming in from left side, going to fall down on the side, but not without putting up a fight.
Enemy remaining.
He gets
Standing
second.
here just cleaning up the remains of FFG.
All I gotta say, that one pick, what was it, Vesper Red? That was actually
Yes.
clean. That's
That was clean.
impressive work with him. It's like last time. Economy's gonna be really different. They're definitely playing with the judge. The race on the judge is definitely gonna be a lot more interesting. We're gonna see a lot
See
of
if we
Harvey
can look
pushes.
at Money from Masters 2 last year. Remember that? Bunny, Masters 2. Brilliant. No?
Push went through. Where's get the clean exit to go back?
You should
We
run.
could be expecting a lot more. Killjoy also getting placed into a main. And then one might be pushing back into both. Will there be room for both though? They're all both nearly taken care of. Grace gets back into CT. The attackers are now executing their action into side. Vesper holding on to both.
On side, being spotted, sending out the spotter. Gets one. And that's all.
Better.
3 versus
One
3,
enemy
make that a 3 versus 2 Clowntown, and Patrick Batman gets the last 2, making an 8-2, and FFG's economy is going to be very, very poor coming up into the next round.
This is unexpected. Detail is going through, the Altal scoring well. The plays are actually doing really well for both teams as well. I'm just wishing to see a lot more better action for the defenders. Getting back to the old value to value economy for the defenders. FFT definitely needs to play in points.
Yip is going to be spotted by that KO knife. Making his way back to Boathouse. It's just the KOs. It's going to draw rotations from Rays coming into behind. Clowntown, a completely free A site, but they do not realize it. 0-4 from A main.
The Rays gets to
And
pick
Ricky
on
will get picked
Rippy.
up. And now it looks like the FFG are making their way over towards the A bomb site, realizing there's no one else in B main. Not looking too good for Clowntown. But with the weapons advantage, coming up with that of Clowntown, they're going to make their way onto the A bomb side, trying to get that bomb down.
Get it.
They're really hard for the hell. He's going holding hell. One spot onto that's like gets one. Who tries to hold on to their life? He gets 2, but it is all to Enric to get that last
And it
one.
does look like the FFG are going to bring this to an 11th round, giving them much needed relief for their economy. Looks like it's going to be a full buy round coming in from both sides next round.
All I need is spare parts.
In round 19 of the game, the 20th round. Let's see what Clowntown can do to maintain their momentum in this half.
It's still really hard for both sides. I'm actually seeing a lot of plays going on to Cube. and a $50 raise for the Founding Fathers team. All rifles except for one sniper, one app operator going to play into Chip. Be a hard hold by Chip. He escapes
Chip
it.
again is going to be
Face your
spotted by that
fear!
knife.
Bomb buddy out.
Ray's going to be sitting here in logs trying to get a pick as they execute side.
It's gonna be interesting. A hard push into for the defenders getting onto side. They definitely know that they're gonna be a hard push into ace J side. But I don't know where they're at. That's where I guess to take on Leo. Jay's going through from both sides. That Cube gets killed by Rest Red. If he gets another one, Rest Red final up afterwards. Edwin gets a big on Sharpie, holding on to Heaven. Here spots him. If he getting but it is Chip up to the 1v1. Rifle versus shot.
Versus one, it is looking like Chip is going to be very low.
It's gonna be hard for him.
Where is Chip?
30
Chip's
seconds
looking
left.
like thinking of moving over to the B side. Makes his way to Garden.
I got the spike.
Moving to Trey. But Patrick Bateman does
10
recognize
seconds
this,
left.
gets spotted by the turret
Spike's down.
as
My
Chip moves
ultimate
away
is
into the
ready.
middle side on main.
It's gonna be hard for Chip if he gets his pick.
Oh, FPX vibes here. And Patrick Bateman does get the kill after seeing him.
Remember,
Chip almost
your
gets
weapon
it.
is only a
It was
tool.
just with him being low HP, it would be the only bad way to like finish it off.
That tower
But-
being the wrong way around nearly cost Kuuga Town the route from there. That was
Look at the defenders. 2 other members are actually like really low, but they might have to go ahead and figure something out for Edric, as he has no rifle and 2,900 credits remaining. Oh, the Marshall play into the defenders is gonna be a lot more interesting.
Looks like Chip is going for this default B main push every round. And do that again this round, trying to get some early impression, early information there.
He almost had contact onto CT. But his Rest Red getting that final pick onto him. Trey's going through. As Patrick Bateman gets Chip. Doesn't get Leo.
Flash.
Everyone's holding on to both. Holding on to their life.
You
Open
should
blind
run.
going past through. Still doing all playing votes. And
Make that a 3
unfortunately,
versus 0 as Clantown do make their way into double digits, 10, 11 on the scoreline heading into round 23.
this is going to be really close now. We're definitely seeing a lot of these people, a lot of these players definitely playing back, getting a lot of stuff going through. This is exciting, actually.
Clantown
Whoever
are
said
gonna
that
be looking
EU
to try and
casting
make
is not
this-
good, you're wrong.
Clantown looking to equalize the game here in this save round for FFG.
You could be seeing a hard push into A main. Chamber has a good hold onto main. They don't know the Chip's holding on to right side. What can he do? Get the first. He almost gets the second, but Leo gets the
Get the
pick onto
second goal
Chip.
short as they push it out again.
Oh my word. Couple people holding on to main, Race is holding on to side. So hold on main and hold on to heaven. The defenders are definitely onto something here. That's a
Clantown
pen.
are completely surrounded by FFG, 4 versus 3.
Last
But
player
they do
standing.
seem to hold it down, hold a fort like a hermit.
Suppressing.
Just one in main now. Make that 0. 11-11 on the scoreline as Clantown do equalize this game and looking to bring it home.
That hold on
30
to
to 11.
yeah, the hold by the Chip, that was actually really good, but the execute was not as well. He got the first pick onto one of the players, but he wasn't able to get the rest.
I completely
It
agree.
was a
Chip
hard
could've- Chip could have gotten a bit better. Okay, I don't know what I'm saying. Chip could have aimed a bit better there, but
You say is that isn't that? Nah, that just sounded rude.
no. Chip whiffed there,
want to
looking
fight
to. But this is awkward.
No, you're good. You're good. It's fine. I hope they acknowledge what you say. Keep getting it to hold on to lever. You definitely can
Who's
hear
it-
one
who's
holding
observing
on
right
to
now?
main. Fatal getting contacted. Restfire gets to pick on two.
Daphne.
He gets a third.
Oh, Vessery gets
Down.
B.
Wow.
In lane.
Leo holding on to door, which is actually kind of interesting. Because they're two holding nearby. He almost gets the raise, but
Last player.
He
is cornered.
And FFG are looking to bring this to match point for FFG.
Wow. These are going
This
through
seems
well.
to
The
be like a
Util is
very
actually
good game.
Match point.
really close. Which just is helping see. This is giving me definitely Clown Town's final chance to get this into overtime. If not, then it is a GG well played for the FST Founding Fathers team. As you can see, all rifles been played. Got Jettled, and we also got Fatal. So definitely gonna be a lot of retaking, a lot of execution onto site.
Just look at Clown Town and go
Get
fast
out of
A,
my
which is the
way.
correct read with only Chip being on the A-bomb site, holding an off angle on the boxes. If I play this
Interesting.
well and fast, it's looking like it's going to be an easy round for Clown Town.
KO going through. Jet going fast. Result. He clears out Chip. Ray's almost trying to get it, but he gets countered by Killjoy's
Spike
utility. Everybody's getting ready for the ult. Ray wants to go through. We might see a actual go play by through. And the Fatal goes through. Everybody's holding on to corners, holding on to their life, see what he can do. They just a pick on to Ruffy. Who gets picked and trade back.
It'll be a 4 versus 3.
One
Make that 3
enemy
versus 2, 3 versus 1. And we're going into OT. 12-12 on the scoreboard.
Wow.
Switching
No way.
sides. Overtime.
Now you're good. I mean,
We'll take a
it's a
timeout.
really really fast pack action going on here. It's definitely really close. You've seen a lot of upset. You've seen a lot of good bad plays going through, but this is definitely going to be one of these plays, one of these matches that you definitely want to watch out.
Looking like both teams' attacking side is very good. 9-3 on the attacking side for both teams here, as FFG goes into the attacking side again here. FFG looking to claim attacking dominance as they work their way towards the B-bomb site, A-bomb site rather.
The whole of 3A and 2B is definitely going to be a big play for these players. As they try the right play, a lot of people are going to be holding on to it, man. SQ are definitely going to be really hard for them. That's all the players inspired by a fatality. Everybody's rotating onto A, but it's definitely going to be a hard fake. As some players are actually going to mid, that's actually interesting.
FFG are making their way back over to the B-bomb site, and Clown Town does recognize this as Fade sends a prowler through into market, spotting Raze.
If fake goes past by, you might be looking toward a push towards tree. The chamber is definitely going to be cornered.
That's
so.
calls the rotation back towards A.
Getting the fake, so if it gets a trade on 2000.
3 versus 2 on the A-bomb side.
Spike planted.
And Raze does get the rotations, 33 HP. And does get rippled down by Sherpy.
Dude, you're by the Enrig. Enrig gets to pick onto him.
Leo there on the one-way. 2 versus 3 for
One
Clown
enemy
Town.
remaining.
Both low HP make that a 1 versus 2.
Flashbang. Flash.
Heavy hitting onto the flashes. Even for the fact there's going to be one holding onto the bridge.
Remaining.
He gets to take onto the.
Main. Whippy knows this. Holds the defuse. Gets the jump peek. Gets the kill. And he's
But
going to
unfortunately,
get the
it is not the case for the defuse.
Unfortunate for Clown Town there. 2.41 seconds of taking advantage in the defending side of the half.
Switching sides.
Match point
Match
for
point.
FFG now, as they look to bring this over the line in overtime. 12-14. Earlier today we had the longest overtime in the VLR Community Cup, which was what was the game? Let me check.
What was for E, right?
It was for Singapore.
I think it was. What was it?
WFO versus another team.
WFO.
Where that went to 14-13, 15-13 rather.
Oh, WFO versus CSM.
Oh yes. Let's
Yeah,
see
that was a
if
close game as well.
this game can bring it over the line and become the new longest game.
Need to see what Clown Tom can do.
Obscuring vision.
It's gonna be a really hard push forward to man. If they can get the orb go through, all they gotta do now is make sure that they get the plan site execute well.
Concealment.
Not going through, gets smokes out. Just they get spotted by the fatal utility.
Get on site, there's a team falling slightly behind. Making way to generate, clearing hell, making sure A is completely clear. Phantom taking the advantage 3-5,
Spike
losing that
planted.
kill 4-2.
This is gonna be interesting
Soda
as
and Henry trying to push through behind. And Heaven trying to do a scissor attack. And racing for S3 to make his way around. S3 will spot the chamber TP. Bacon's pressing smoke.
push.
He gets
Take
the
on
first.
to
Henry's probably going to look to attack
Last
here.
player standing.
all the work we can do. But
And
nothing
goes
much.
bow short to Leo, making it 13-13.
Absolutely
Switching
Game is
crazy
now
work.
tied for
Overtime.
probably the longest game, the VLR Community Cup, if it goes to OT3.
Oh goodness, my voice can't handle all of this. Well, we got past overtime also too. It's gonna be a hard lot more worse.
Looking at this timeout now from Clowntown. Let's see what Clowntown's going to do on this attacking side, on this defending side, rather.
You definitely have a lot of explosions going through. A lot of raised until it's gonna be in place. Got a
100%.
lot. Or the smokes and the blinds from moment definitely gonna be the key factor for Founding Fathers for Founding Fathers team. Meanwhile, for
It
the
does look
defender,
like- It does look like FFG are making their way over to A with pings all over the map.
could be. Could be.
FFG's attacking side is amazing on this map, as we know, so they're probably looking to bring this to 14-13 match point. Both teams' attacking side is amazing. Whoever wins defending side first is going to bring this to a massive advantage for their team, and let's see what that can happen. Whether that can happen, I think it's going to come down to a clutch.
You definitely need to watch out for the KJ utility. KJ utility definitely was you keen for, especially for holding flanks and also holding the sides. I can definitely see a lot more towards Clowntown, unless
Yeah,
they can get this
Patrick
executable.
Patrick Bateman is looking to completely lock down the site here on at B, which is the site that FFG are looking to attack, holding down lane completely with two alarm, with an alarm bot and two
There's light and
volleys.
sphere.
So much detail going through.
Behind you.
Fade eyes, so we're back and forth both
All
sides.
five from FFG are looking to attack into this main area. Smoke's just coming through. That nade from
Every
CT.
nade. Yeah, he almost got Sharpie.
Swarm grenade.
They've been holding on to both. He actually knows the couple.
He's checking Astro working their way into T-spawn. Looking to rotate. Patrick Bateman does actually get one in Boathouse.
Those glorious, so it gets to pick on too. This is gonna be really
Smoking
hard.
off the tripwire, very smart.
Cover going out.
Downtown. They're not gonna look to see it. Sosa looks anyway, sees it, doesn't get the kill. 2 versus 3 here now. All 3 on site.
To hold on to both and maybe a little harder.
Player
You get
standing.
almost get a bigger
1 versus
but
3 coming down to the clutch. And it's going to not be a clutch. This attacking side from FFG is just too good.
Switching
it's really good.
sides.
Oh my goodness.
Match point.
But now we're going from FFG attack to FFG defense. FFG defense is 3-9. Not looking too great on defense here on Ascent.
This is why we're gonna have a lot of this going back and forth from both sides, as we are definitely gonna see a lot of this
Now.
detail through in the guns well.
If Clowntown wins this round, they will be making this the longest game in Community Cup history for VLR.
Could be. Just gotta wait and see what the FFT will do in this case. If they can get this round clear, then it'll be good to go.
A lot of movement from the FFG defensive side, making their way towards mid. Correct read with Jet and KO both mid, moving towards tiles.
Okay, a lot of strong holding also to mid. They can never get picked, but it
Ooh,
is.
Rippy does get the pick. That was a nice shot.
Now you gotta watch out for mid. What case
Making
down
their
is
way back over
possible.
to B main. Waiting for the execution with Rippy's utility. Only one flash remaining from Rippy though.
And the attacker get the pick onto Sosa. This could be a hard push onto like
To destroy those doors with the spray from
Spike planted.
Vestory.
Still waiting.
All on site with one on main. Doesn't get the pick, but this boombot will be coming over to.
Veteran does not know the fact that there is somebody holding right behind them. You need to watch out. But then Kuuga gets him.
Oh,
and
what is that boombot?
Oh,
Vestory,
that's lucky.
amazing pick there. Leo holding this angle on the stairs. Will
One
not be
enemy
folded.
remaining.
And it's looking like GG.
And it was, however, is a clean battle as the defenders complete the
FFG
round 13 and 15. Well done for both sides. This is actually
Defenders
very
win.
exciting. Good work from both sides.
Nightmare is
GG.
over.
FFG are taking this
For them
game
it
home,
is.
but it will be a close game. 9-3, 9-3 on both sides.
Well done to both sides. They definitely had a lot of this planned out. They executed very well. It would have been a good hold if it wasn't for Raze's Boombot, but it was a clean match. Well done from both
So-
sides, though.
So what does this mean for Clown Town moving forward in the tournament?
They definitely have a lot to learn more. They're already into their second match, so it's definitely now both teams are definitely 1-1. Now it's up to what they can do going against these other teams. It's gonna be really hard for them, as there's gonna be a lot of this going back and forth both sides. Let's just hope we have a clean match for both sides, and we hope we get a winner from either one of them.